everybody, welcome back to another episode of Treble. My name is Caesar. I am your host, and I am so excited to share with you all these amazing new songs that have been released this Friday. And there's been a lot of you didn't miss the last few weeks that it's been kind of bothering me because I just feel like there hasn't been really something that's been standing out, and I truly just want some excitement. I want some excitement in the music industry. I want someone to come and bring this era. I feel like I'm missing an era, and I feel like I'm just not that to say I'm not enjoying music, because I am, but I'm not like focused in, and I'm not like diving deep into an era. Like, I don't feel like I'm sucked into this type of like era or promotional run for many of these artists that have released music the last few months. So I really hope that changes. This is the last week of July. It's, coming to an end. And I know we're going to get a lot of heavy hitters released in August and September. So I'm actually excited for those 2 months to see what they have to bring to the game. I hope we get like what those big hits, those big eras, promotional runs where we actually get singles and we get top hits. But before all that, let's just get into this week's new music releases. First up is the track that's been on repeat for me, and it's undeniably the best song released this week, and that is Chris Brown featuring Bryson Tiller with It Depends. Now, this song has this like late night moody R&B feel. It's blending smooth vocals with also adding some elements of like this older trap soul. And the cool thing about it actually samples Usher's Nice and Slow track from 1997, which is crazy. That's almost going to be 20 years? No, 30 years? In a couple of years. So that's great. I love that. And I love that the sample was auto-tuned. Like it had like this deepened voice. It enhanced the song so well. And you know me in auto-tune. I love me a good auto-tune use in music in general. Like, it doesn't matter what genre it's being used. Like, I truly just love the auto-tune feel, like when you add it as an element to enhance the song. So I really, really do enjoy that. This song is also just something not too new within R&B music. It's just talking about pursuing a love interest and then assuring them that you are the one. So basically, it's a classic theme in R&B music. So I know I've been seeing things online or that overall fans are loving this song. It gives them that nostalgic feel of like the sample that it was used, because of Usher's older hits. And I think overall it's a great song. Like, it's one of those songs that truly surprised me, because I feel like R&B has been in this weird slump where we haven't gotten those R&B fields, like the old school fields, and this song actually delivers on that. And I believe Chris Brown and Bryson sound so good together. Like, it was a great collab, and honestly, like, I love their vocal performances, and I love that they both have this like familiar sensual sound within their music and their voice, and it was nice to hear that in this. And also, the use of Usher's sample was just like a chef's kiss added to the song, because I feel like it gave us that nostalgic feel. He has had great hits in the past, and I feel like he's just stepping his level up, including these samples, changing things up, and just with the production and his vocal style of this song. Like I said, it's so great, and honestly, the best song released this week. And the next song has gotten people talking, and not everyone's on the same page, because J-Lo's Birthday, that song, I also have so much mixed feelings on it. This song has a mixture of hip hop, pop with Latin influence in it, and the production, it's this party banger song that has this like unique swagger within the chorus. And so that's where I feel like I'm getting thrown off a bit. Like, I love when she sing raps. I think when she sing raps, J-Lo's, that's where she shines. That's the old school J-Lo. That's the J-Lo that reminds me from like the early like 2000s times when she was doing It Ain't Funny, I'm Gonna Be Alright, like, just those times where she was more in like to that hip hop influence. So I really love when she does that. Like, I think that's where she shines. Throughout the verses, that's what she's doing. But then later on in the song, when the chorus comes up, she has like this weird like swagger type of vibe that she's trying. I feel like it's like too much. Like it's weird. Like for some reason the chorus just not hitting for me. And usually the chorus is where you capture people. It's where you tend to grab people's attention. That's where you keep the listener interested in the song and wanting to continue to listen to the song because of the chorus. So I feel like that's a hit and miss. Like it's not, it wasn't, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to feel about it. I honestly am so divided with this track. What I do like about this song is like, it's celebrating her birthday, and not just her birthday. It's about celebrating a birthday in general, having a good time, embracing self-confidence, positive speaking about yourself. And I feel like that's what she does well in music. She knows how to do those type of songs with those themes of confidence. But yeah, it has just this weird vibey, swaggery type of sound in the chorus that just, it's missing. You know how Jesus says this song is not bad, but it's not good. Yeah, like I don't know where I stand on this. I still don't know where I stand on it. It's been a couple of days and I'm just like, is it good? Is it not good? Is it something worth keeping in my playlist, in my library? So I don't know. I'm still trying to decide. Sound off in the comments if you have heard it and just let me know what you think of it. Just because I'm curious. I'm truly curious to know what people are saying about the song. Now switching gears to the collaboration that truly caught me off guard this week. And that is Drake's Which One featuring Central C. Now, the reason why I say it caught me off guard is because haven't been the biggest Drake fan lately. Like I feel like his music hasn't been hitting as much, and not in general. I'm just saying from my point of view and from from Drake, from his music, because I love a lot of his old school music. But lately, there's been a lot of hit and misses within the last, I want to say for me, the last 5 years. And honestly, Central C is an artist that I don't follow. I don't know who he is. I don't know what he's all about. I just know he was featured in Ice Spice, her debut album, and that's where I kind of heard him from. But that's about it. I knew who he is, but I just never followed him, to be honest. So yeah, so surprisingly, this song's really, really good. Like I enjoy it so much. It has this like dancehall influence beat with this club field. It reminds me around his more life era during that phase when during that era, during that album, More Life, where he was having more of those like tropical Caribbean dancehall influences. And so I truly did enjoy this song. Now it also features like this beat switch halfway through the song that kind of threw me off. Honestly, at first listen, it threw me off. It felt random. I feel like it's something that was just, as an add-on just to kind of expand the song, because the first half of the song was like this dance hall beat, which was really cool. But when this like beat switch was completely thrown in, it just felt a little bit off at first listen. But as I gave it a couple more listens and it's really starting to pay attention a little bit more, I'm like, you know what, this is actually pretty cool. Like I do enjoy this. I do like it when Drake does this with longer songs where he's combining like two like shorter songs together, but this would have been super short if those two songs were separated in general. But yeah, like lyrically content, it's the same thing. What's talked about hip hop, right? It's talk about love, sex, it's talk about pursuing a girl. There's no real depth within the lyrics. I think it's just more for fun. And it's a typical like Drake song. That's what a lot of rappers do sing about and talk about. But yeah, I think the collaboration works really well. There was this natural chemistry between the two of them. Like I really did enjoy Central C's rap flow. I loved how sharp he sounded, the confidence, his delivery, his tight flow was just great, along with the wordplays. Like it was really, really done well. And it was just one of those, honestly, surprising collabs that I was actually not expecting to like. I was like, and I wasn't even going to listen to the song, guys, honestly. I was just going to skip over it because, like I said before, Drake's music hasn't been hitting. And so it was just one of those surprise tracks, which I am happy that I actually listened to. Now let's move along to another track that's all about vocal talent. I feel like this week's vocal talent track was Mariah Carey's Sugar Sweet. I'll be honest, at first, I didn't like the song. I didn't like the song at all. No, let me back up. It's not that I didn't like the song. I feel like this song was just kind of like too generic. There was just something a little bit off about it. Not that I didn't enjoy, but it just felt like it was done before. But I'm gonna be honest, as I listened to the track a little bit more, I did enjoy it. For some reason, it kind of captured me. I'm like, oh, I like this vibe, this like, Caribbean R&B, dance hall type of vibe. It was good. Like I started to really do enjoy it. And honestly, Mariah Carey sounds great. I love her vocal abilities. Also, Kehlani sounded amazing. And then is it Senshia? Senshia. I don't want to mispronounce her name, but believe it's Senshia, right? So she has been doing great collabs. Now I have listened to her music a little bit and I have liked some of her vibe, her style, and I truly think she combined very well with Mariah and Kehlani. Honestly, it was just one of those songs that I felt was gonna be a miss, but surprisingly, it's been growing on me, and their vocal talents have shined. And what I like about this song is just it showcases this like R&B dance hall with like this summer vibe, and I'm really liking that there's that summer vibe in this song because of the fact that we kind of don't have this summer song. And not to say this is a summer song, but it does give me that type of vibe that I've been wanting from a summer song. The song doesn't sound modern. It sounds like an old school classic R&B song mixed in with like a tropical twist, which is so cool. I really do enjoy that. I like the lyrics of like they talk about the theme of love and devotion, and also how it takes time for a relationship to kind of build, right? It's kind of giving you that perspective of like love, that it should be pure, fun, enjoyable, and not like this big crazy thing, right? I really did enjoy this. It's honestly, they blended so well together. They created this great track together, and I'm actually excited for Mariah Carey's album to be released this September. Now, this next track is for my country lover fans. Now, I believe Luke Combs' Back in the Saddle is this honky tonky fire starter song that leans more into a traditional country sound with a modern edge, and it's honestly his best comeback single to date, just because it has these big electric guitar sounds and also has this irresistible swagger that truly allows Luke Combs' signature raspy voice to kind of take the center stage. The production didn't overpower his voice, and the song has this powerful declaration of his artistic resurgence. I love his delivery, and it's a reminder of why he's like one of the most modern country big artists right now in the music industry. I feel like Back in the Saddle marks a strong return for Luke Combs, delivering an energetic country sound. Also, the track serves as a bold statement of intent and affirming his position as a dominant voice in country music. So truly love this song. Go listen to it. You will not regret it. It's such a great track. Also, I'm glad to have Luke Combs back in our airwaves because we were missing him for such a long time. I feel like country music was missing like that big artist lately. I'm glad Luke is back. I'm excited for his new project. Now, shifting gears into the Latin space. Now, I truly want to talk about this song because it's been on repeat on my playlist since its release, and it's been about a few days where I keep playing it over and over and over. This song is by Kid Voodoo. It's called Muñecota featuring Yandel, which, if you know Wisin and Yandel, they're the OG duo in reggaeton. They're so successful. They're one of my favorite duos. They're one of my favorite reggaeton artists of all time. And I truly feel like Yandel did an amazing job collaborating with Kid Voodoo. Now, I don't know Kid Voodoo's status, like how popular he is. This is the first track I listened to him. And the only reason why I did was because I thought Yandel was the main artist. And not to say they're not equally important, but I gravitated towards more Yandel. And this song features this blend of Latin rap with reggaeton styles and sounds. And so I truly think that Kid Voodoo did a great job because he uses autotune and also synthesizers to do his distinctive sound, which, I love me a great autotune voice. The lyrics of Muñecota revolve around the themes of attraction and desire, something that's not new in the reggaeton space. And the title Muñecota, the actual translation is a big doll, or in other instances, I feel like it can be like a hot doll. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Just it hints a little bit more of the further theme of this song and what it's really about. And like I said before, it's nothing new in the reggaeton space, just how it's the same way in R&B and in hip hop, having those themes of sex, love, and desire being more prominent in those type of genres. What I love about the song is that Kid Voodoo showcases his trap influenced style and then brings this like old school veteran reggaeton type of feel to the track that just worked well together. So go check out the song. It's truly great. You will not be disappointed. If you're a Wisin y Yandel fan, you're gonna love it. It gives us like this old school type of reggaeton feel with like a modern twist, and I truly do enjoy that from this song. Now moving on to our final song of the week that I feel like you should go listen to has to be by Zero Base One, Slam Dunk. And I feel like this track was honestly a great pre-release track to their new album, Never Say Never, which will be released later on this year. And also, I love the fact that this song was like this high energy track that blends like hip hop and EDM together, which is honestly some of my favorite ways to combine those two genres. Like, I truly love me a good hip hop EDM track because one, I know they're going to utilize the EDM style, but also the delivery of hip hop is one of my favorite things, not just in K-pop, but just in general. So I truly love that they did that. And I also like the fact that they kind of base this song around basketball, and they have like these like basketball sounds they incorporated in the production of the song and also the music video. And it has like the sneakers on the court, and they add some like squeaking and dribbling and all this stuff. Like, you can just hear it within the track of how much realism they added to this pre-release. And so I truly love that they give us really like a more in-depth feel, like actual like it feels a little bit personal in some way because of those extra elements in the productions. Also, I love the fact that it's very high energy. They use like these EDM drops right at like the bridge part. I love the bridge. I think it's so cool that how they kind of switch it up just for a little bit before giving us like the big ending. And so I love the song. The song's great. It's exciting. It's energetic. It's getting you pumped and ready for their new album, which I think was the main goal, was to kind of give the listener, give the fans excitement for them to release this new project. So definitely go check out this new song. This, I'm gonna be honest, I am not a fan of them. I have never listened to their music. This was just something that came up on my YouTube feed recommendations, and I'm like, you know what, let me just give it a try. And honestly, I was really surprised, and I don't know if I'm a fan yet, but I'm willing to listen to their next album for sure because of this pre-release single. So that was this week's new music releases. Thank you so much for watching, for listening, for your support in general, and whatever platform you are watching or listening to this from. I truly do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Go like, subscribe, share with a friend this episode, share with them this great music. Go listen to this great music. I truly do believe these were the best singles released this week. And if I missed any, tell me down in the comments below. Thank you again so much. I truly appreciate your support, your love, your kindness. So remember, friends, say it louder. It's only Treble.